Hey Nate, how you doing? Welcome. Welcome everybody, just getting warmed up. We're going to start probably at 105. Oh my goodness, welcome to the Legacy. So this is going to be interesting. We're using an old guide, which means we got to translate everything into new numbers. And hopefully the wins are the same. They're supposed to be. But I don't know if you guys remember a couple legacies back, all the wins were suddenly different. It was really difficult. So hopefully that is not the case. Alright. Ah. Dang it. Oh, I adjusted 9 rings instead of 4. Oh, goodness. Alrighty. We're just getting warmed up here for a couple minutes. We just finished our Boris QR dial-in qualification round. Shot a negative 20. I'm not upset with that. What I noticed on the 2 misses were just, slight 59 on one, slight 01 on the other. So, still working on that pull angle consistency. That's going to be probably going to take a little bit, but we're working on it. We're doing pretty good so far. Starting to see some progress with it. I think our dial-in actually went a lot smoother because of trying to pull the consistent ball, the consistent pull than it did before when I was trying to adjust the wind angle per play. It felt like it did anyway to me. So I'm excited to dial in another guide, trying my new method, and this is the first time that I tried to dial in an old guide. So if y'all remember, a couple days ago we had a dual stream with hey Milo! Everybody, Milo's here! Hi Milo! Oh my goodness! I'm so glad he's here. That makes my day. Boy, we better do good for our, we better do well in front of our good friend Milo. I'll be really disappointed if we don't. All right. I'm so happy. That makes my day, Milo. Thank you for coming to watch. We are going to have some fun today. All right, let's see if we can get this shootout done here. Oh no, we did horrible. Oops. All right. We're going to play one more tour game to warm up, and then we are going to start working on the guide. Like I said, this is my first time ever trying to dial in an old guide. If y'all were here at our first dual stream, we had Connor on, and Connor was creating shots from using old guides for a current tournament, not a legacy. But we got to see a little bit of how that process, and that was pretty cool. So, you know, going to try to like learn from what he taught us a little bit. The pull angles are the wind angles should ideally be the same as the original tournament, so this shouldn't be as hard as what he was doing. But it's still going to take some patience. It's still going to take some work. I don't know if there's going to be what's going to be going on for the final round, but we're going to try to get the best QR score we can for tiebreaker, and then see what's going to happen. The first thing I notice about this old guide is that we're going to have to be using our wind calculator to calculate our pulls on some shots, like the old days. Hey, Bobby, glad you're here. Welcome, sir. Appreciate you. All right, so yeah, we're going to have to be using, I guess we're not getting another game. So we're going to have to be using our wind calculator, especially like this first hole on our approach, based on our plus check, our rough check. We'll determine the slider percentage we'll be using. And that information's on the guide, but it doesn't, like the new guides, give us the rings to pull. We got to calculate that ourselves. So, gonna be pretty interesting. I'm excited for this. We're gonna have to be mindful that all the guide information's in the old method. So it's like P3, the guide says P3, sidespin 3, wind 3 plus. But what it really means is P6, sidespin 6, wind 6 plus. So gonna be interesting. And hopefully we can put together a good dial-in, get ourselves a good QR, and then if we have time, we will play the second account, and hopefully that'll go well as well. So this first shot is an APOC to sniper shot. We'll be setting up at P6, no move target. And then we will be giving it 6 top spin, 2 right spin. Adjusting 1 to 1, giving it max overpower. And he says we want to remove 0.2 ball of curl from max right. So I'm going to try to go off the picture as best I can. Hey, Jackie, welcome. Thank you. I'm going to try to go off the picture as best I can with the curl. It looks like to be 4, 6, maybe 6 clicks off of outside triangle. So we'll see what we can do. So he says, same drive for both options. Second shot depends on rollout. Under 365 will be sniper. And if we have over 370, we'll be using our B-52. And we will be basing that on landing position, P6 plus 45%. So 2 options. So we want to, first thing we want to do is check out the drive and see if it's consistent and where we end up. So let's go in to a practice on hole 1 here, and let's have a look at this drive. So the drive is APOC P6, no move target, 2 right, 6 top. And he actually says the adjustment is P6 plus 25. So that's different. And 6 top. Oh, we only want 2 right. 6 top and 2 right. And this is gonna pull right into OP. That's interesting. That doesn't call for a ball swap. So we're just gonna play this as per guide for now. Max OP, and we want the curl to be right about there. And we hit a slight great right. I'm definitely switching balls live, but I wanted to play this the way it was written up. Alright, so let's check. We are at 365, so we'll be playing sniper with a rough check. And plus 10 elevation. We're going to give it a rough check at we're at plus 0. So we want to go 1.5 back and 3 right. And we want the ball guide right at the hole. 7.7 at 34% is 7.5. And no wind angle tweaks. And let's see what happens here. Alright, so missed a little left. That could have been because of the great right on the drive and our setup spot being a little weird. It is a bit strange to a bit strange, to be honest, to be setting up this way and doing all this. So I am going to exit here, and I am going to look at this with a better ball on the drive. Let's go side spin power and see if we can find us a P6 or better with some probably want to go to P10, to be honest. Let's see. We'll try that ball. Alright, and alright, so we're gonna give the P10 a try this time. That'll put us in a better spot. I don't know if these old guides were ever using ball swap. So we are in. We're going to start again and have a look at it. Oh, wrong one. Alright. So P6, no move target, 6 top, 2 right, and we're looking to be at 365-ish. Or a little, even a little less. So, 2 top, 6 right. We're going to swap to the P10 here. We're going to go and straighten out our pull. That's what we're working on. And we're going to adjust our 7-3 here. It's going to be shaky. Alright. And slight great left that time. So we are at 372. That means we're swapping to B52 numbers. So we want B52 set up 3 right, and that's it. No top spin. And then we want to set up with the ball guide to the hole like that there. And then plus 3 is 79% on the B52. And 7.2. And then the elevation is plus 45. And so that looks like 11.6 rings. We're gonna time out here. This is harder than I thought. So we're gonna time out here and go and try to do it again. We know our elevation and stuff now, so we just need to put in 75 at plus 2 is 77%. So, and that's 11.9. So we're going to try to pull as straight as possible, and we're going to go 11.9. So there's 9.9 and 11.9, and then we're just going to give it center ball. And let's see where this leaves us. Hey, Bart! That leaves us right of the hole. So if we're gonna have to set up the B52. We're gonna have to set up left of the hole, and the sniper we're gonna have to set up right of the hole. Is my guess. So one long drive, one short drive. So we saw both options, luckily. Really shaky needle on the drive. So now we got both options on the drive figured out. I would say the hardest thing and what I'm going to have to really do is get this slider number put in as fast as possible, and see if we can speed it up a little bit. Kind of hard figuring your own slider. I haven't done this in years. I actually didn't use guides much at all, I don't think, back then. I know I wasn't playing Master during this tournament. So this is fun so far. Alright, so let's have a look and try to get ourselves a drop here, and something that we can Dang it, wrong tournament. Something that we can call dialed in. Okay, so. So 6 top, 2 right, and we're going to swap to our P10. This is super shaky, so a challenge is going to be trying to hit perfect. We've had a great right, we've had a great left, they're both fine. And this curl is so weird too, so we're coming off of max to about here. And another great right. Alright, the great right came up short. That was a double though. So where are we going to end up? Oh my god. Yeah, don't hit the double great right. Alright. We're going to get out of there. Exit. Okay. I can't imagine the wind suggestion on this is wind 6+. I could not imagine how difficult this would be with a wind 6, to be honest. But we're gonna, keep going. Oh, you know what I need to do before we go any further here is set on some practice tokens. Okay. Let's see what we got. There we go. Yeah, because we're using a bunch of practice tokens, I guess. Alright. So this is a brand new challenge. I've never dialed in an old guide. I think, I don't know that I've ever played one of these guides. So, fun so far. Alright, let's get after it. Let's try to get us... Gosh dang it. You know what? They used to put the 9-hole cup between the main tournament and the tour play, and they moved it over one this week, I noticed, in the setup, so that's weird. Alright. So we missed, with the sniper, we missed left 1 cup. With the B-52, we missed right, I think, a cup and a half. So, gonna try offsetting on this attempt, depending on what we get, and see how that looks. The whole location, it looks exactly the same. The wind angle looks exactly the same. So, I don't really feel like the guide is necessarily going to be that much more difficult to play. I just think there's work that you're going to have to do. Right now, what it looks like is there's work you're going to have to do that we haven't had to do in a long time. Like calculating slider on the fly. Alright, got a perfect that time. Let's see where that puts us. Alright. Come on here, and looks like we're going up into B-52 land. So B-52 is plus 45% on that slider. And then at P6, and we're at setup location. So we want 3 right spin, and then we want to. Oh my gosh, we're way out of any range. Shoot. I'm gonna play it at 50%, and I am going to offset this 1/2 a square, and see what happens. Wow, I don't know how we ended up here. Alright, so 10 and 11, 6. Alright, so, and then just center ball here. And perfect. Alright, let's see what happens with that offset. I don't even know if this is the right adjustment, to be honest. And it's close. Yeah, so I don't even know where I was in the slider range there. 50% at P6 plus 45 was close. We missed because of our offset. Yeah, goodness gracious, this is going to be challenging. Going to take probably a little more skill than I got. I don't know, we'll see. Goodness, alright. Didn't Tommy used to pull 59 back in the day? Anybody? You guys remember? Did he pull 59 or did he pull 01 back in the day? That might help us. Alright. We can give it another look here. So we got on a long rollout twice. I'm going to leave the slider set for that. Or the, not the slider, but the wind calculator set for the B-52 until we end up in sniper range. It's easier to calculate. Alright. So Tommy used to pull an 01, Bart says. So what I'm going to try to do just one time is give this an 01 flick. 8-4 is 8-4. And let's see what happens when we try to pull the way Tommy used to pull. Now that might put us, in a different spot, like we were supposed to be on the guide. Okay, that puts us in at what distance? So B-52 range again. 3 right spin, no top. Alright, so we are at setup spot again. I'm going to move this half a square, 7-3, and we are at +3, which is 79%. Whoa. Alright, that's 11.7 rings. Alright, now let's 10, 11, 7, and then we're going to hit perfect and see what happens. I want to hit a grate. Damn it. That's a waste of a practice tip. Watch me drop it with a grate. Oh yeah, center cup with a grate. So guys, here's the dial in for that. You're going to want to do an 01 flick on the drive and then line up off and hit grate on the approach, and you'll drop it center cup. There you go. All done. You guys have a great day. Good luck. Hey, Bobby. What's up? All right. So, that's the lesson of the day. Line up off, hit grate, drop it center cup. So, since Tommy used to pull 01, I think I am going to try to pull an 01 flick this guide and see if that, is easier to navigate. Now, if we pull an 01 flick the entire time, it's the same as pulling a straight pull the entire time, and we can adjust our offsets from there. So let me do that and see if we can get, oh gosh dang it, see if we can get a drop here without hitting a grate. Although lining up off and hitting grate, I'm pretty good at it. Alright, so missing left, missing right, depending on the club. Alright, so 01 flick, okay? I think I can do this. Alright, 6 top, 6 top and 2 right. Swapping balls, and we're going to look for, there we go. That's an 0-1 there. 8-1, and then our weird curl. Slight great right. I don't know where that's going to put us. Looks like rough again. Nope. So the great right puts us in sniper range, I think. Yeah. So a great right will put you in sniper range with that. No, it won't. I'm a liar. Because of the position, it leaves us in B-52 range. So, we will be doing this again. Alright, we're going to try to drop this with an 0-1 flick, see if that helps. 7-9 at +7 is 51%. And that is 11-4. Alright, and I'm going to try to 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Alright, so there's 10 rings and 11-4. And we're just going to give that center ball and hit perfect. Let's see if the 0-1 flick actually does what this guy is supposed to do. We got a good camera angle and we missed right. So, I don't know what that means. Hey, Chris, glad you're here. Thank you. So, missing right with an 0-1. Yeah. Huh. Well, we haven't even got past hole 1. We're already 20 minutes into this dang thing. And I'm a little bit lost, I'll be honest. I think I'm going to go back to what I was doing originally, which is just pulling my 12 o'clock pull and offsetting the ball guide, because I think trying to mimic a pull angle I've never seen before is not going to go well, to be honest. Alright, so shoot. Man, this is tough. Alright. 6 top, 2 right. I really want to get a drop out of this and get it figured out. It's new, you know, and I really want to understand the right way to do this with an old guy. There we go. So yeah, definitely switch to P10 on this when you play, because hey Jerry, any other club is not going to work. All right, so that little great left us up here in B-52 land. Whoa, way far. Oh my god. So yeah, we're way past, again, we're way past the club guide. So we're going to play this at 50%. And then I am going to offset this half a square. And I'm going to pull my best 12 o'clock pull here. And see, I need 10-5 on the pull. Okay, and alright. So half a square offset to the left. Center ball, hit perfect. Let's see what happens here. Now this is a 12 o'clock pull, so. Oh, we're close. Okay. We're close. Alright, so a little less offset. It looks like just 2 clicks. So maybe I need to move the ball guide to the right side of the ball guide to the left, outside the left edge of the cup. That was encouraging. That was the first really super close drop here. So the offset and the 12 o'clock pull is what I need to stick with. Stick with what you're working on, I guess, is the lesson there. Alright. Oh, my buddy Chris. I love that you're here, bud. Thank you. So glad you're here. Alright. Here we go. Okie dokie pokey. Alright, last attempt. If we can get this drop, I think we'll be good. I unfortunately do not have the resources to sit here and play 15 practice tokens. I think we've already played 8. But it's going to take a couple extra trying to figure this out. Regardless, I just don't really have the ability to do as much as I'd like. So hopefully we figure this stuff out pretty quickly. Alright, so we want a nice straight pull there on the drive. We're moving 8.5, which will put us right at max. Want to watch this funky curl, you want to be right about there. And we got perfect. Alright. So let's see where this leaves us. Yeah, back up in B52 land. We got our slider, our wind app set up already. Last time we were at this yardage, we played it at 50% on the slider and with the offset. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move my offset to right edge of the ball guide at the left, at the left edge of the cup. Oops, 7-4. All right. So at 50%, we're going to be adjusting 10-7. And we're going to go center ball. Now, let's see. I think that offset should change. Should get us a drop here. Now, the problem is we're too far. I don't know the slider exactly. I'm guessing at 50%. Oh, I was at 52%. No wonder I missed. Yeah, 50% would have been a less adjustment. Oops. Alright, I think we're gonna try oh, it's not 1-to-1. Oh, that's right. The drive is P3 max plus 25. Well, shoot. Alright, let me try that. Thank you, Jerry. Appreciate that. Good pointing out. Man. Alright. That reminds me of the time I was trying to dial in this shot by Bart, and I spent 7 practice tokens on it before realizing I never had the perk on. That was a good time. Alright. Let's try to follow the guide, I guess. I mean, I don't know why. Whatever. But no, I'm joking. Alright. Also, he's setting up short of the hole. That could be part of the problem. Why am I just now noticing this? Oh, that's because on the B52 slide, the setup's different. Alright. So, and we want 6. And then we want to go 7-4. So we're moving... Actually moving 8-2, 8-2. No wonder things weren't quite working right. Alright, there. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That looks pretty good. 8-2 on the adjustment. And then funky, weird curl spot. And it's not really defined. And perfect. Alright, let's see what happens when we actually adjust correctly, shall we? Alright. That still leaves us up in B52 land. Even further that time than we were. 8-3 at 50%. 3 right, no top or bottom. And then we want to set up short of the hole, and I'm going to set up left edge. 11, 9 with a nice straight pull, and see if that gets us there. All right, and hey, Caden, what's up, man? Thank you for the good luck. All right, and we just missed right. Oh my lord! The only drop we've gotten is with a great right. Okay, so shoot. I don't know if I'm the guy to really do this. Damn. I guess moving the offset from half a square all the way to the cup is was probably too much, and maybe the offset needs to be 2 clicks off the edge of the cup. That's my next thought. But again, I am gonna have to I'm gonna have to go live with the shot just because of resources. So I apologize. Add 0.1. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Chris. Thank you. All right. Thank you, Caden, for the good luck. All right. Oh my god. All right. So here's what we've figured out for sure. The drive is P6 plus 25 max. The adjustment, if you're past 82, like I was 83, 85, I've been using P6 plus 45 at 50% and using the offset. So that's what we've got figured out. Let's see if we can get this drop live. Rough dialing so far, but we're learning. That's kind of the point here. So let's keep learning. Alright, so here we go. Watch us get the sniper drive that we haven't gotten. We've only gotten a one look at. Watch us get that. Alright, so 8-0 is 8-9. So weird that it's not 1-to-1. Alright, and a nice straight pull there. 8-9 here. Oh, wrong. Damn it. All to hell. Wrong club. Alright. May have screwed up our spot. 8-9. Now the result is going to be a little bit unknown. Right to there. And we got perfect, so let's see where we're at. I'm going to set up for that B52 slide because that's where we've been. And don't go in the rough. Alright. So, yeah, at this, I'm going to use the P6 plus 45 at 50% again. 3 right, no top, no back. And I am going to set up, like Chris suggested, like I was kind of thinking, 2 clicks off roughly of the pin, and we need to be short of the pin a little bit. I think just a hair, and I think that's good. So 8-1 is 11-6. So we're going to straighten out our pull angle here, and we're going to pull 10-6, and we're going to pull 2 more. And then center ball and hit perfect here. And hopefully that'll get us a drop. Oh, we got a good camera angle for it. Boom, baby, center cup. All right, let's take some notes. Okay, hole 1. Drive. P6 plus 25%. Perfect needed. Great, right, okay. Approach. B-52 at, what was my drive distance? It was, 383, so, and between 383 and 385. So at 382 to 385, we played P6 plus 45% at 50% slider, and we offset right side of the ball guide 2 clicks off left side of cup, and then we were half square short. Alright, so that's a lot of notes for one freaking hole. But, guys, we got it. How about that? How about that? We got it. This is my first time with this old guide. What? I am pumped about that. Wow. I actually did it. I was seriously doubting myself big time. These guides aren't separated by holes. They're just a list of slides. That's freaking hilarious. Alright, so second shot, we are going for a Send It to Endbringer with a P10 side spin 2, wind 0 to wind 2 ball. What does it say? Wind 0 is preferred as to have slow OP needle possible. Bad grades will most likely end up in the hazard. Now that we got the new balls, I bet you we could get away with a wind 1, like literally a wind 1, on that shot. So we're playing to Endbringer. So I'm gonna put a couple balls in the bag here, so we have a couple options to look at. First ball I'm gonna grab is a P2. Wind 2 Precision. I'm going to grab my Wind 1 Precision, and I'm going to grab a Wind 0 Precision. What is this picture? Oh my god, in the picture, he's hitting a great left on the drive. Like, it doesn't show the needle hitting perfect. I'm not gonna try to hit a great left on purpose. I do that naturally. I don't need to put in the effort. Thank you. Okay. So here's a shot structure. We're gonna start at max rest, bullseye where the sand turns wet. So right at that when the water recedes. We're going to add 7 top and 1 right spin. We're going to adjust P10 max at 10%. So let me put that in there. And then we're going to push up according to wind speed. And then we're going to give it 100% max OP and 2 balls of left curl. And I'm going for perfect. I can't imagine looking at a guide and seeing that the picture on the guide is a great left. That's weird to me. That's weird to me. Okay, so let's have a look. Let's start with our P2 and see what that looks like. And then we'll drop down to the P1 if it looks weird. So the second shot is a no spin Endbringer, EV School. Oh, weird. Look at this information on this guide. Normal EV School is plus 20 P10. This only applies if using no spin. If adding spins, it will become a different adjustment with no information on what that adjustment would be. Wild. Wild. How are you guys surviving back in the day? Holy crap. Alright, so adjustment is EV School P10 plus 15%, according to the guide. I don't understand the note then. This is crazy talk. I've never seen a guide like this. Wow. Alright, so we're going to try to dial this in here and see if we can get this next drop as well. What an experience so far, man. This is so freaking wild. Alright. Where am I? I'm in 2026, I believe. Alright. Alright, welcome everybody to the channel. If you haven't subscribed, please consider it. If you love the content. Everybody that doesn't know, our friend Milo is here today. The golf champion, C100 player. One of the best guys I know. Mr. Milo is here hanging out with us. Hi Milo, buddy. Alright, yeah, don't get caught up playing against him too much. He will whip your butt. He beat me pretty bad yesterday. Okay, so let's set it up. Alright, 7 top, 1 right. Max adjustment, P10 plus 10. Elevation at max. Let's have a look. Man, this is wild. I've never seen a guide like this. Alright. Alright, there's 2 wind angles for push-up. 1 more crosswind, 1 more tailwind, I guess. So we're going to want to look at that. But we're going to get this drop here too. I don't care. That last drop was super encouraging. Get back, water. Alright, so we want to be set up right here. 7 top, 1 right. And then we want to assess our wind angle for push-ups. So, 14-2. We are in blue. So I'm going to adjust my 14-2. And the wind is 14-2. We're pushing up to 27. So we want to be at top of 27. We're giving it all the spin to here. And we're going to try to hit perfect. Oh my lord of the dams. What was that? That's not good. Oops. That's probably going to get in an ugly spot. Yeah. FYI here, pro tip. Do not hit a double great right. It doesn't work out. So, there we go. That's the advice on that one. And let's get out of here. Hey, Tuck Tuck! What's up, man? Welcome. Alright, glad you're here. Glad you're off work, man. Screw that. Alright, let's get a different ball. I don't like the needle shake and lack of precision on the P1 too. So let's check out the P1. Got massive precision, so hopefully I won't be hitting double great rights into the sand on this one. Seems like a pretty easy setup, to be honest. Oh, you know what I did wrong? I didn't adjust P10 plus 10%. I adjusted 1-to-1. Good point. Alright. Alright, yes sir. I'm not giving up on it. You know what we're gonna... Well, I'll tell you. We just dialed in hole 1 and dropped it. So there's no reason we can't dial in this hole as well. So might need a little adjustment, huh? Alright. Let's have a look at it as the guide's written. And we'll go from there. Alright, 7 top, 1 right. Okay. And 15-7. And we are in, yeah, roughly yellow. So here we go. There is 10 and 15-7. And then we are pushing up in yellow to 23. So top of 23. And then we are giving it all the OP and curl to the tip of the triangle. And a single grate, right? This time with precision 10, because that's who I am as a person. Alright, let's see what happens here. And we're back in the muck. Alright, so single grates aren't okay. Double grates aren't okay. Perfect. I wonder if perfect's even okay, to be honest. At that point. I guess we could, oops. I guess we could try to hit perfect and find out. Yes, work does ruin everything. Alright, so we got our friends here helping us out. It's gonna go better than we anticipated. They're in the middle of hole 1. I'm so excited we got that drop on hole 1 figured out. So let's have a look at this hole again. I may have to change practice token boosters here in a second. Alright. So, back up here to our setup spot on the wet. Should be right there. 7 and 1 right there. 15, 4, and we are going to be in yellow again. So there's 10 and 5, 4. And 15, 4 is a push up to 24. So first thing I noticed about this whole experience is that it's a super shaky needle. And so perfect sounds like it's required here. Slight grate left, maybe that'll do better. So slight grate left. Yeah, slight grate left send us down to EV range. And I keep forgetting to adjust P10 plus 10% elevation. So that is probably part of the problem. Somebody freaking slap me. Alright, here we go. We're at 83%. 14, 8 at 83. 15 rings. 15.8 rings. With no spin, so that's a pretty easy. 10, and then 8, or 5, 8, and then just hit perfect with this massive precision ball. That should drop. Alright. No! No! Let's see what happens if I add 5%. No, that's too much. Alright. That's weird. Why did we miss that EV? We were at the right percentage. This is really strange. It's strange that the great left put us dead center in the fairway. I didn't expect that. So I think initially what I'm thinking out loud here, yeah, that's true, Demas. I really noticed it. So first thing we're going to try is adjusting actually the correct adjustment for the APOC. I keep forgetting that. I'm so used to 1-to-1. And then we're going to check out that Endbringer again. That was really strange to miss right side on the Endbringer with the correct numbers. So let's get back at it and let's try our correct adjustment. I will look at that comment in a minute, Bart. I'm gonna have to take this shot here. Alright, so right there, 7 and 1 and 16.6 is actually, holy crap, 17.2. That's weird. Alright, 10 and 17.2. 16.6 is plus 21. And we are going to the edge of the triangle. And we got perfect, so maybe we'll actually see what's going on. So we dropped the first tweak. Those that just showed up dead center. Now look at this. With perfect, the correct adjustment for the APOC, we're in the rough. So that, to me, that means we need to move the landing position to the left. Or the setup position to the left. We were in the rough by probably half a ring. It was what it looks like. Let's look at the replay. And let's have a look at where we landed with perfect. We know a great left put us dead center. That should have been our first warning there. Alright, so let's watch where this lands on the fairway. So we could do two things. We could give it more curl, right? Or we could change the initial setup spot. So these are all just guesses from me, guys. I really don't know. But I got to try to figure this out. So, alright. So everything was correct. Push up was straight. Adjustment was good. We pushed up where we should have. Okay, we gave it the right OP. We gave it the right amount of curl according to the guide. And we hit perfect. So, and we're about, yeah, it looks like about half a quarter of a ring, third of a ring off the drive, on the drive. So we can't make a bunch of changes at once. That will make it worse because we won't know what variable we changed to make it. We won't know what variable worked if we change too much. So I'm going to start with giving it more curl to the outside of the triangle and see if that helps. Oh, I didn't hit a great left like in the picture on the guide. You're right. And so, yeah, the adjustment is P10 plus 10. And yes, on the picture on the guide, I already talked about that. He hits a great left. So, yeah, we got to accommodate for if that's what really happened when he made this guide, we have to accommodate for that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start my adjustment to this guide is I'm going to set it up exactly the same. Do my adjustment exactly the same. Everything is same. But what I'm going to do is add curl to the outside triangle. And this is an experiment, guys. I don't know what it'll do. 16.3 is top of 22. So let's get our push up nice and straight there. And top of 22. And then I'm going to curl it outside triangle here. And there's the great left like the guide says. That's not what I wanted to do. That's going to put me in the other rough now because of the great left. But if I'd hit perfect, that might have actually worked. That might actually have worked if I hit. Look at that, behind a tree. Freaking rude. How am I supposed to play Golf Clash when there's trees in the way? Somebody call the Forestry Service. Alright. So, we are going to try that again, but we are going to hit perfect this time. I think that curl might be an immediate solution. And if it doesn't, we're going to try Dumas' suggestion. Tuck's suggestion of taking the right curl off, or right spin off with the same curl. So we got a suggestion from a friend. We have my idea, which is pretty much based on just assumption and a bunch of lies probably. All right, 15.7. So let's get our right pull angle there, and we're going 10, 15.7. 15.7 is plus 23. So we want to get that there. And we're going to curl it to the outside of the triangle. And we got perfect. Let's see what happens now. And let's see what that curl does to our shot. So with perfect now, that's too much curl. We're in the middle. We're in the rough. But we did land in the middle of the fairway. So half as much curl is my guess. All right. Half as much. So curl to the middle of the triangle. That's my next move. I need to see. I might check my boosters real quick. Because I don't want to run out of practice tokens. Alright. So far, setting up as per guide, playing it as per guide, and hitting perfect puts you right in the rough on the right hand side. Setting up as per guide, playing it as per guide, and hitting a great left puts you dead center in the fairway. But I can't replicate that kind of nonsense. So my first thought was to increase the curl, hitting perfect with the whole opposite side of the triangle, put us in the left rough. So my thought now is half as much. So in between the point and the end of the triangle should put us center fairway with a perfect. Okay, well, hold on, Chris. Let me try my thing first, and then I'll try yours. But thank you for the advice. I appreciate you, sir. I got to learn how to do this. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to take all your suggestions. I am. But let me try my one thing. If this doesn't work, I will try your thing. All right. So Chris says he shifted landing position, yellow to dark, dry sand line. So Chris actually moved left on his landing position. So we will try that next if this doesn't work. 14.9. If this works, then we're just going to all sit here and admit that Putz is, low-key kind of a genius. And, we're going to all appreciate that. All right, 14.9 is plus 26. All right, and here we go. All right, so half as much of the curl, and we got perfect. All right, let's see. Half as much curl got us where? Look at that. All right, can we all agree? Can we all agree right now that Jason's kind of a smart guy? I mean, Putz is not a bad guy, is what I'm saying. He's pretty smart when he wants to be. The rest of the time, not so much. All right, we're sitting at 88. So 15.9 at 88 is 17.9, no spin. All right, so this is I don't like this ball guide. All right, so what did I say I need? 17.9. All right. So 10 and 17.9. It don't matter where we go. It don't matter if we lose it all. 'Cause when I'm with you. Yep, I told you I don't like the ball guide. Okay. So dead spot on the EB. All right, so we got the drive figured out. All right, so we got the drive figured out. Chris's suggestion is probably better than my suggestion, but I like the fact that I was able to figure out the drive on my own. That shows progress, guys. Okay, and it only took 6-7 practice tokens, whatever. All right, so hole 2. It's APG on the drive, curl to middle of triangle. Alright, so approach. Here's my issue here with the approach, is that stupid needle. So in the guide, like I read to you guys, normally B-School is P10 plus 20. This only applies if using no spin. If adding spins, it will become a different adjustment. They don't even offer what the adjustment would be. Typically, it is P8 minus 40. Because he's using 5% less, I'm going to set up max top spin at P8 minus 35. And see if that gets us a better EB on that. And if that works, we'll go live with it. Alright, I feel good. Alright, here we go. And me and Chris had the same idea about using the P1 with the max precision to try to get perfect on this shot, because a great right is just garbage, and a great left will have, oh shut up, a great left will have the same garbage result as we've seen. So perfect required on the drive. I like the curl. I like Chris's suggestion. They're both it seems like they're both exactly what would work. But if I don't learn how to do this my way before I start listening and taking all the other ideas, I'm never going to learn. You know what I mean? So 7 top, 1 right, 16 2 is 16 8. I'm going to try to straighten out that drive again. And move our 10 rings. Hard to see the rings in the sand a little bit. 16 8. And 16 2 is push up to plus 22. So I'm just using yellow angle numbers here. Pushing to the top of my plus yardage. And then my curl was middle of triangle. Alright, so we got perfect again. We get to test our drive out again, make sure we got it right. Boom, and that is looking pretty center fairway to me. Alright, we actually got hella distance out of that. Okay. Wow, we got an extra 16 yards out of that. So let's measure out this EB here. And we're going to go max top spin. I do not like the fact that there's a dead spot on the EB. That's really going to cost us an easy shot. So we are at 66%. So we are going to go EB P8 minus 35 at 66% and 16.7. And then we're going to give it max top. All right, let's see. Is this a better? Yes, it's better. Okay. So we want to move 7.9 is the adjustment here. And there. And let's go. See if that gets us dialed in on the EB. Still missing right. Son of a... That means we're over adjusting. So minus 30. No. Minus 40. Would have been 7.3. What did I adjust? I adjust 7.9. 0.6? Oh man, that's a lot. I think the hey Mike, thanks buddy. Welcome to the group. Thanks for everybody showing up and hanging out. So I think the correct adjustment is going to be P8 minus 40%. I think that the max OP or max top spin EV boost, our EV school is the best route because of the glitch on the fairway. So I'm gonna write on approach max top spin EV P8 minus 40 at slider, and that should get us the drop. 7.9 on what? Doug, how'd you come up with 7.9, sir? I don't know. Alright, here we go. So, yeah, we've had to spin a few balls. We've had to spin a few practice tokens, but this is my first time dialing in an old guide. It's going to take what it takes. I think we're ready to go live, though. So, we're going to do that. Let's get this drop and get after it here. P10, win 10, plus 10% is the 8. Oh, that's what I adjusted. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. Yeah, I think the 7 minus 40 would have got us 7.3, so 0.6. We were outside of the cup. That should move us right dead center. So, here we go with our live attempt if PD lets us. Nope. Alright. Going live. So key things on this drive that I changed was really everything as per guide except the curl needs to be half of the triangle. And then you have to have perfect no matter what. So use a large precision. Yeah, me too, Tuck. Shoot, I can't even remember what happened yesterday, thank God, because I probably did something embarrassing. Alright. So, everything as per guide except for the curl. 16.6 is 17.2. So, I'll get a nice straight pull here. And 17.2. And then we're going to push up to 21. So top of plus 21. And then we're going to do our curl trick to the middle of the triangle. Hit perfect. And now we are going to play Endbringer P8 minus 40. Oh my goodness, stop it. Alright, P8, wow, we're up on this hill now. Gosh dang it, that makes it worse. That changes the elevation of the dang Endbringer. Crapola. I'm swapping. Let's try this pre-trial ball. We're gonna do what is that, a P8 at 15%. And, oh shit, I gotta measure this out so fast. I am screwed. Alright, 50%. Perfect, that's great. Alright, so, it's gonna be 5.1 rings. There's no glitch spot on this, so we're just gonna give it a try. Running out of time, really. Gotta get this in. Let's hope that drops. All right. Yes, that's two. That's two, ladies and gentlemen. That's two. So here's the other note. If you end up, yeah, it's a legacy, David. If you end up on the hill above the green, you're going to play P8 plus, I mean, you're going to want to swap whatever club you have. So you're going to want to play club power at 15% at slider. We just dropped that center cup. So here's our notes for hole 2. Drive as per guide, curl to the middle of the triangle, approach. So if you are below the hole, you need to use max top spin boost or max top spin. and adjust P8 minus 40 at slider. If you are above the hole, you need to adjust P8 plus 15, or whatever power you're at, I'm sorry, plus 15 at slider. So just as the same old, the first one below the hole is played a traditional EB school at max top spin. But if you are above the hole, you're going to play EB school minus plus 15%, whatever club you're using at slider. So, yes. Okay, guys, we're 2 for 2 on the dial-in. Holy crap. All right. Oh, the next is a par 3. Whew. All right. I need to have a smoke, and it's been an hour. So give me just a sec. This is going to probably be a long stream, guys. We're trying to put up the best score we can. So bear with us. I'll be right back. Just give me a sec.
Says, man, you gotta make an effort. Feel like all I do on earth is just say yes, sir. And when I tell people how they make me feel, they treat me like a leper. I put my headphones on, I play my favorite song. I go to sleep and try again. Mama used to try and tell me no man is an island, but I think I feel like drifting away.
All right, we're back. All right, who showed up? Mike showed up. We know that. Mike. Okay, that's it. Everybody else been here. All right, cool. Welcome back, guys. Sorry about that. I had to take a break for a second. Okay, this is a par 3. So option 1, it says rough bump money. Now we'll see about that there, pal. All right. So I'm just playing. All right, so let's get everything set up for the hole as per guide. We're gonna play P6 plus 20% on the adjustment, and we're playing the sniper at P4 max rest. We're giving it 4 left spin and 4 back spin. So we need a P4 side spin 8 to start. No, let's go side spin power. That's the easiest way. All right, so P4 side spin 4, wind 8 plus. He gives the adjustments for wind 10 to wind 8. Oops, I went too far talking. Sorry. So we will. Oops, there we are. All right, I'm just going all over the place. Man, I'm pumped up. That was so freaking cool. All right. So I got So here's the problem. I got one Precision P4 side spin 8 ball, but I only have 2 of them. We can swap out those. So for practice, I'm going to swap out to a P6 side spin 8 Win 10 if I got it. Enough to practice with. And I got that ball. We'll use that. So, alright, what we want to do is, first thing we want to do is follow the guide. So we are going to be at P4 max with the top of the yellow ring barely overlapping the rough with the ball guide through the hole. We are going to pull back 0.5 rings before adjusting, and then we are going to adjust according to the table. P6 plus 20 at 50% is what he's using. So we're going to set it up, play it as per guide. He says back then the shot was money as it sits with a perfect. So we got our sniper, got our P4. Let's get after it in a practice and let's see what happens here. The last 2 holes have gone great. I'm excited because I'm figuring this out on my own a little bit and getting to kind of showcase a little bit of what I've learned over the years. All right, so we want to go here and here, all of that, and then we want to set up at P4 max, right, with the ball guide through the hole. So what are we missing here? So I don't see the ball guide through the hole at with those spins and his setup. So that's concerning. So I think we need a higher spin ball. And I don't have one posted. But look at, so this is where he's set up and we are off. So I'm going to let that expire. I'm going to grab a side spin 9 ball to switch to and see what happens there. The hole location doesn't look like it's moved, but for whatever reason, I'm not getting there with his side spin. So I'm going to switch to a side spin 9 ball after, oh no, damn it. I can't do that. Swap. And, okay. Let's just go set up at P8 max at his position, which is right there. And then now I'm going to try to swap to a P9, our side spin 9 real quick, and see what side spin I actually need. Any ball will work. Alright. So to get that to the hole with 4 back, I need so I ran out of time. I'm going to try to set up with this ball at +8 because that's max and see. Alright, so +8, we want to be right there. Alright, so let's see the ball, see the hole. Alright, so to get through the hole like he has in the picture, I need 9 side spin and 4.1 back spin. 7, 9 is going to be 8, 7 adjustment. Oh, I forgot to pull back half a ring. Crapola. I'm going to try it after adjustment, see what happens. Alright, and center ball. And hit loose. Yeah, we didn't follow the steps there. I got a little confused. But, let's see. Okay, we're way off. Interesting. Alright. So, that did not work out at all. Not even close. So, according to the guide, we only need 4 back and 4 left. But when I set up at P4 max where he is setting up, 4 left us outside of the cup. So I need to do here is actually go pin that ball, go here, set up with that ball, pull back half a ring, or set my spin, switch ball, set my spins, pull back half a ring, and see if that gets us the drop there, or close to it. Let's have a look. All right, so hole 3, practice. All right. So, you know, if we do it again and we end up way left, we might want to stick with the side spin 4 that leaves us right at the cup as a natural offset. So we'll get there when we get there. But first we got to follow the guide. So my bad. I got confused when the spins didn't work. All right, that's why we practice. So we're gonna get set up at the right spot first, off and foremost. Oop, get back here. All right, so P8 max, and he is right there. We're gonna swap to our side spin 9, and we are going to, yeah, so, oh, that's 4 and 4. Why did that work and not work the first time? I had, whatever. That's weird. All right, so we want to pull back half a ring and then adjust 7-4, which would be 8-1, except for I must have been in the wrong location. But I didn't think I was. All right, that puts us just right of the hole, or left of the hole. So setting up the way the guide is, exactly left us left of the hole with my natural straight pull. So I'm gonna try this again, and I am going to leave the ball guide to the right of the hole. Apparently I don't need to really worry about the side spin 9. That was weird. Why? I must have been in the wrong spot when I tried to set up the first time. Okay, so let's try it again. Looking for the drop on hole 3 after the drop on the first 2. Trying to dial this in correctly for us. Alright. Here we go. Alright. P4 max. And right there. And then I want to set up right here on the right side of the cup this time. Pull back half a ring, and then I want to swap balls because I can't afford to use that one. P8-1 is 8-9, and let's give that a go. Oh, that's close. That was a lot closer. So maybe 2 more, maybe just a little bit more right of the hole on this setup. So weird symbols that appear before a person's name. YouTube has been doing it a couple of weeks now, no clue what it means. Are you talking about the @ symbol? Yeah. Well, David, we're trying to pull our normal straight pull. I'll review the pull angle since you brought that up. But I'm trying to dial this in using a straight pull only. Because that's what I'm working on. I'm not going to be adjusting my pull angle to dial in shots anymore because it's not accurate for me. And so I'm going to be trying to use the straightest pull possible from now on. Alright, let's look at the pull angle. Maybe I screwed it up. Alright, so see here, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's straight. So we're gonna adjust the offset one more time, and if adjusting the offset one more time doesn't work, we will add 0.1 to the adjustment with our ball guide on the right side of the hole. That'll be our next step after that. So, gonna try this again. So hole 3, setup, APG, and then offset is what we're figuring out. So, all right. We're in practice mode. Let's get up here into our landing position. And we want to be just a sliver over. We want to set up. We were right here. I'm going to move it right there. So we are about 2 clicks off. And we are going to give it... oh, shit. We got to pull back. All right. Do the steps, Jason. Do the steps. Alright, pull back. And then we need to hurry up and adjust with our nice straight pull there. 8-2 is 9 rings. Nice easy adjustment for having to rush. And then we just want to give it center ball. And hit perfect. Now let's see if that offset buys it. Buys the drop for us. Good looking angle. Center cup drop. Alright guys. That's what I'm talking about. That didn't take that long. Okay, so offset is... Let's look at the offset on the replay. Alright, so that's 3 drops we've gotten dialed in here. I believe this is entirely replicatable. So what I'm doing here is setting up in the exact same location as the guide with just a sliver of the yellow over the rough. I'm dialing, setting my spins basically right there, which looks like, what is that, a 1/8 of a square, couple clicks to the right off the edge. Alright, so then we pulled back and we adjusted. So offset is 2 click off right side of cup with left side of ball guide. All right, and we got, look at that drop. That's pretty. All right, so I think that was a pretty dang good dial-in. I want to do the shot again because we're that's the first drop. I'd like to see it happen again with the same exact offset to really solidify my changes. And we're gonna give it a go. All right, let's see it here, guys. Let's see it. Okay, setup spot is key. That little sliver of yellow over the rough right there. And then we spun the ball right to here, roughly. Alright. And then we swapped, and then we pulled back half a yard. And then we swapped balls. And then we got our nice straight hole. 7-8 is 8-5, another nice easy adjustment for a dial in. And then we went center ball and hit perfect. Now if we get this drop again, we're golden. I think, look at that, center cup. Nice job, Jason. Nice job, buddy. All right, we're using all our brain power, but we're getting stuff done. So, great dial-in. Great. That's awesome. Whew, man, this is a lot of work, you guys. I don't know. This is my first time doing it, but gosh dang, this is a lot of effort. All right. So, here's my notes on hole 3. Set up as per guide with the location. Offset is 2 clicks off right side of cup with the left side of ball guide. And then the rest is played at APG. So, man, super cool. I love it when we can dial in a center cup drop. All right. I'm not David. Oh, you guys are talking about other crap. Okay. Alright, we're gonna go. Alright, we're gonna go after this live. See if we can get this live drop here. I think the dial in is 100% accurate. We've gotten 2 drops in a row. I feel really comfortable with it. The key for us is that 12 o'clock pull. The offset of 2 clicks outside the right edge of the hole. And then just following the guide pretty much from there. So let's get after it here. Let's get this drop live and move on to the next hole. Oop, get back here. So, set up spot right there. And then spinning that ball guide. Just 2 clicks. No. Shit. Having trouble getting the spins right. Alright. And then pull back. We need to hurry up. We're running out of time. Pull back half. Swap balls. And adjust. 8-2 is 9 rings. Thank God for that. Alright. 9 rings. And center ball. Hit perfect. Alright, let's see. Let's see if we got it. Boom. Oh, we just missed right. Oh my God. Alright, the dial in was correct. I had trouble setting the spins. I rushed to the pole angle. Gosh dang it. Oh. Gosh dang it. Man, this is hard. First off, getting the hole dialed in. But something like that where where you don't get the spins set correctly the first time. I mean, you saw me, I had to reset the spins 3 times. That, you just can't do that because I had no time to check my pole angle and it completely ruined the shot. I feel great about the dial-in. I think the dial-in is accurate. But as far as everything else goes, no idea really what to do there. You know, except for get, you know, I don't know. What are we doing here? Oh, we're playing a layup on a par 4? What? Are we going for a drop here or not? It's a straight 4 back, 4 left. Or not quite 4 left. No, I was, the backspin was right, but I'm using less left spin to offset 2 clicks right of outside of the cup with the left side of the ball guide. Man, the dial-in was good. I can't, that sucks. Alright, I can't tell if we're going for a drop here or not. Okay, there's a power slice that we're gonna play, that we would play. A power slice that looks like a reverse slice. Oh no, it's not a reverse slice. It's a no curl slice that would give us a rough bump for the drop. So we're gonna look at that because I'm not playing for birdie ever. So the adjustment on the approach will be P10, or the adjustment on the drive will be P10 plus 10 max, and then so we need to, first thing we need to do is move. Well, he doesn't give any instructions for this. I don't get it. That's really confusing. So we're, what the F? He doesn't say which way to move the power slice, left or right, with the power hook rings. Which we're gonna be going right, so I don't know. Anybody? I don't want to play this for birdie. That's such a stupid option. So what we're trying to do is get over. I don't understand the point of this shot. Motherfucker. Alright, we're going to try shot option 2. No move target. I can't tell if he's playing for a drop here. No idea. But we're going to try that. Alright, so what we need is a P10. No move target, side spin 1, win 10. Alright. Hey Tink, welcome, glad you're here. Alright, man, super freaking disappointed. God dang it. Alright. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to use non-precision for the first practice, just to get a look at the shot. So it's a no move target with a P10, max top, 1 right. We're going to adjust P10 plus 10%. We're going to give it outer wall right and max OP, and it hit perfect. Or second shot, we're going to set up with a second bounce to be centered in the rough before the green on the with the ball guide to the very right square or the very right column of the green after we've set the 4 top 1 left. True club distance P10 plus 10%. I don't know what that means either. Shit. I know true club distance is actually where we are in the slider. I don't know how to figure that out. I think I have an idea, but no real clue. So this is not gonna probably go well. Alright, here we go. Hole 4. True club distance. What the hell is that? He says, extend your club through its range to estimate the distance at the landing spot as accurately as we can. But the landing spot isn't... Oh, I know what I can do. Never mind. I'm bitching and whining about something I can fix. What we can do is extend our club all the way, use our slider ruler, and then move our club back to where we're going to land and use that slider. I'm an idiot. Alright. Here we go. Alright, so no move target, max top, 1 right, and want to make sure we got the right bag. We do. No move target, but we're adjusting straight into OP? What the hell is that? I can't even adjust the appropriate number of rings that way, bro. Whatever. Alright, so, outer wall, OP. Great right. I'm already not happy with this. And we didn't make it over the rough. We were looking for 357 to 367 on the approach. We went way too far. Alright, so what we can do is set up our slider ruler, and I can't even set it up right. Alright, whatever. 4 top, 1 left. So we wanted to be right there. And 7-7. I'm just gonna give it 1-1. Because in all honesty, I have no clue what I'm doing. And just 0.8 ball of left, he says. No OP. Great right. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like this shot at all. This is uncomfortable. Alright. Michael, good luck, bro. I enjoyed the Legacy this week for change, not just playing for the point. Nice, I'm glad you did, sir. We are trying to dial in this guide as best we can. This hole 4 is beyond me as far as talent. So I'm going to do my best here to exit. Did I just really play that live? No. Okay. So I'm going to do my best here to play this hole and try to figure something out. No promises. I can't zoom out enough to get my slider ruler to give me the correct distance. So I am just going to literally set it up. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to set it up APG, and then I'm going to adjust 1-1 and give it that 0.8 ball curl and see what happens. Thanks, Chris. Appreciate you. It feels like it's beyond my talent, sir. But we will continue to try anyway, because that's how you grow as a human being. So, alright. First thing that I find really weird is that we're going no move target with a P10. Makes next to no sense. And then we're adjusting P10 max plus 5. So, that makes no sense. But we ended up right around target yards. So I don't know. So we want outer ball, outer ball, and max OP. And we had a great left that time. That should be alright, I think. Yeah, so this drive is literally going to bounce in the rough and then roll out. 379. So we're way past target yards. Way beyond target yards by 12 yards. So no idea about that. But where we're setting up on this shot for sure is right. So right here. And 8-4. I'm going to give it a little bit less than 1-to-1 because of how far we drove. So I'm going to give it 8-2. And then I'm going to come down here. And I'm going to give it, without OP, 0.8 ball of curl. Let's see what happens there. This is all just guesswork. So, okay. Alright. That's actually kind of in line. So I didn't have enough, I wasn't set up far enough up the hill to account for the pushback on the wind and give us enough speed. Or I need more top spin. So, alright. Gonna give it another go. You bet me 5 cupcakes to 1. I missed the eagle. Alright. Deal. I like that you come on my channel and you bet against me every time. I love that. It's encouraging. Alright, max top. APOC P10 plus 10%. I don't know, man. Did you drop the albatross on 1? Michael, because I did. And did you drop hole 2? Because I did as well. So while I appreciate you coming on and doubting me, I really don't need it right this minute. Thank you. So. Alright, here we go. Outer wall, max OP. Hit perfect. Let's see where that puts us. So far we've been way over target yards by about 9 yards. That should be a little better. Yeah, we're only over target yards by 3 with a perfect. So 4 top, 1 right. And so where we set up before was obviously a little too low on the hill. So I'm going to try setting up a little higher on the hill there. We are 7-9. So we're going to try 1-to-1 here with a nice regular pull. And then we are going to go down here and go 0.8 ball of curl and hit perfect. Let's see what happens. You'll take my word for it. You can watch the live stream again. Alright, so that's way off. Right of the hole. So let's see. That's a just really tough drop. I guess you know what we could change if we really wanted to. Is we could just change to a top spin boost ball. Wait a minute now. With this power slice, what does it say? Why is the target yards the same on the power slice as it is on the drive that hits the rough, but he's talking about not flipping the rough. Alright, so... Oh, okay. I thought you were just being a dick. So, I appreciate that then. Okay. Feel free. Alright, so we're going to try this ball. And we're going to try to put this over the green and see if we can get in range to do the rough bump on the with the cat. That'll be our goal. So as we can see, one regular top spin is not getting us there. So I'm going to give this all the top spin boost and see if it works. The setup adjustment for the rough bump is P10 plus 5% at slider depending on the landing position. We want to give it 2 back spin, and we want to have the ball guide to be 2 green squares through the hole. So here's my first attempt at fixing the guide for my to get a drop, because I don't, that second shot we just tried, it's going to be super inconsistent. There's no for sure way on the slider that I can manage. So we're going to go ahead and give this all of this and 1 left spin. That's what it says. And it looks like we'll be able to take it down. Actually, let's do 1 right spin. And that looks like it'll take it down there to rough bump area. 8, 2. We'll do the same P10 adjustment. 8-2 is 8-5. We're not going to get there because of power, but we'll do that. And then outside wall and max OP. Let's see what happens. Hit a great right. The great right's fine, really, because we couldn't finish adjusting. Let's see. So we make it over the rough. And we end up at 425. I'm going to write that down and just have a look-see. So we are not in target yard range. We are going to be 7 rings roughly past the hole. So we want that ball guide to be 2 squares through. Swap into our cat. 7-8. 7 rings, I believe, is 12, maybe? 6-3. So let's try it. Have a look and see if we're close. Alright, 6-3. And just center ball it and hit perfect. Alright, so we're right of the hole. So we over adjusted. So if I drop that down to 10%, that changes my adjustment to 6-2. So maybe. Hey, Pablo, welcome. All right. All right. So, all right. So here's the deal. I think this is what I'm thinking right now out loud. Max P10 max rest, 5 top spin boost, adjust, and we're gonna see if that's consistent at 425. If it is, we will play 2 back spin, P10 10% at 10% slider on the cat and see if that gets us the drop. Alright, let's give it a shot. Again, this is a lot of guesswork for me because I've never done this. But I'm having to combine kind of and change the entire shot because it's not, the instructions aren't really super clear to me. Alright, so I don't know how you guys survived on these old guides back in the day, man. Alright, so we want to be right there, and then outer wall, and max OP, and we got perfect. Let's see if we get the same target yards. So we're gonna be close. Gonna be close. Is that the same? It's close. So 423. So 423, 425 so far. Alright, so I'm gonna move up into my spot here. Add my 2 backspin. And I'm gonna test my slider adjustment to see if it's accurate. 8-4. 8-4 is at 10% is 6-8. So let's see if that works out with our nice straight pull. There. And if we can get this really close, we'll be able to fix it from there. Alright, so look at that. Alright, so 10% is pretty dang good. Oh, you know what I adjusted? Oh, it's the same number. That's funny. Hey, just so you know, P10 at 10% cat is the same adjustment at as the 8 ball. I got 10%. That's funny. I didn't know that. Alright, so here's my thing. Right now, here's where I am. I'm going to review that replay, but I think I got the drive consistent. I think I have the approach slider percent consistent. Alright. So we were 2 squares through. We adjusted 10% of the wind at slider, 10% slider, and I want to see how far right we ended up because we can offset the rest. And the 12 o'clock pull is pretty replicatable. There, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. That's a little 01. Might want to. That probably pushed us right. So before we change too much, see where this lands. All right, so about half a square to the right with a slight 01 flick. So I am going to I'm going to keep the drive the same. So here's my notes on the drive. P10, no move target. 5 top spin boost. 1 right spin. Outer wall. Right curl. Max. OP. You're gonna try to adjust all the rings you can, all the adjustment you can. You're gonna hit max, and so what I've been doing is stopping where my ball thing is still in line. I guess I could set up with a P8 maybe. We can try that and see if that P8 no move target gives us a better result. But I think we're close. So that's what I think on the drive. We've been 423 and 425. Okay. All right, here we go. Gonna test quick theory on setting up with a P8, swapping to the P10, adding spins and adjusting. And then if we get the same result, that's what we'll do. So I'd like to be able to adjust all the rings. Alright, so swapping to the P10, giving it all that and 1 right. I don't think we have enough room for 8.5 rings. Oh wait, it's actually 8 rings. We do. Okay. So, and then outer wall, max OP. And a slight great left. That may not work. Alright, so I don't think that great left's going to work. Nope, we caught the rough. Alright, so we can't catch the rough. And Yeah. We can't do that. So the setting up of the P8 gives us enough room to adjust, but then a Great Left is not okay. Man, this is hard as shit. Alright, here we go. I'm going to set up with the P8 again and push up 2 yards after adjustment. Alright. If you win 9.5% of the time on... 90.5. I was like, dang. I was like, wow. That's a statistic. Alright, so here we go. P8 and all of that there. 8.3 is our adjustment. I actually don't think we can push up because I think we're already pushing into max. We are. So outer wall, max OP, and we're gonna hit perfect. Let's see if that gets us. Hey, Glory, what's up? Alright, so let's see if this gets us over the rough. It does. And where does it get us on target yardage? Not far enough. 10 yards shy. So that will change our adjustment to 15%, I think. Alright, so let's get here. Get our 2 backspin. And let's get set up. 2 squares through the hole. Alright, and 7.3. Alright, so I'm going to try this at P10 10%. It looks like I settled on 17% slider. What I'm going to focus on right here real quick is straightening out that. 6. I changed the slider because we were 10 yards short of our original check. Let's see what happens. Oh, that is close. Alright. On this hole, there's another shot for our approach, but with 4 to 5 side spin ball. Very nice shot due to its funnel. Yeah, I haven't seen any other shots. You think you're the best player in the world? I think the best player in the world would win maximum 80% on tour 13. Alright. Alright. Here we go. Okay, so shit. There is that other shot where you go up the hill into the funnel, Glory, but I don't have a guide with that shot on it. This is tough. So we under adjusted. So if we're 10 yards short, it must be 20%. Man, I don't know, guys. I'm gonna try what I was doing and adjust this at 10%, and see if I can get the drop. I really don't know how else to dial in a shot that I've never, a shot that I'm trying to entirely create from scratch. So one more try and then we'll go live. Hey John, what's going on, man? Thank you. New subscriber, welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for subscribing. We are trying to dial in the old legacy guide. So the challenge really is that I've never ever played these old guides. They are not, they're hard. They're not really, so far we dialed in 3 holes and got 2 drops. We're trying to dial in this shot, but I'm having to kind of change the entire thing. So we're looking for 423 here, but we're not going to get it. Where are we? 407. So I'm going to do 22% slider. Alright. And then right here. And we're going to set up 2 backspin. Ball guide. 2 squares through the hole. 7, 9. Alright, so what we missed last time was just left with a straight pull. So we are going to try this. 6, 6. And Michael Michael thinks we're going to miss this shot. I think we're going to dial this son of a bitch in. Alright, get in the hole. Alright, still left, so it's under adjusted. Boy, if the drive is going to be consistent, I want to offset the hole. But so far, nothing has really been super consistent. Whew. Alright, alright, so, hey, Michael, so do me a favor, man, this isn't a negative place, for all that talk, so, please stop, with all the negativity, man. I don't care, I really don't care. We're here to have a good time and dial in this shot together, and, not all that, so please stop. If you don't stop, I'll mute you. If you continue after that, I'll kick you from the channel. That's there's a spare warning, man. So either stick to positivity or you know, change the conversation, whatever you got to do. Okay. Save that stuff for outside the channel, please. All right, so here we go. Man, this shot, whew, this is hard. So, oops, shit, I went live. Alright. Okay, if I can just get the same dang drive distance a couple times, I would feel better. Alright, here we go. And right there. Alright, so outer wall, max OP, hit perfect. Let's have a look. So last 2 drives were 415 and 413. Now this one's going to give me that 423 drive, right? So we decided that was 10%. And we were going to offset left side. 8-0. We are going to give it 2 back. No side. And we were going to offset left of the cup. 2 squares through. I believe is what we decided there. So I need to adjust 6, 4. And there. Alright. Well, let's see if that drops. Still right. That means we're over adjusting, so the slider must be more like 6%. So if I get that drive again, we'll try that. I can't, alright, this hole is not friendly. Yeah, I'm aware. This is hard. Also, you know, I'm trying to totally, I'm guessing at all of this stuff because I really don't know what else to do. So, this is just a rough estimate here. The only other thing to do is play it at min numbers, but I don't think min numbers are correct. It might be. We might play it with an offset at min and see what happens. That would probably be my next step. If I can get this drive down to the same spot again at 423, I think we have a solution. If we're 10 yards short, we've been under adjusting. Come on. All right. Yeah. I mean, I feel you. Like, taking the birdie is not a bad thing, but the thing is I'm trying to learn. And so, you know, in trying to learn, you have to put in work, effort, be consistent, and you have to, you know, keep trying whatever different things until you learn how to fix the shot for yourself and can actually play do it appropriately. All right, so slight great left that time. Made it over the rough. Okay, we're gonna get that long roll out. Perfect. All right, so we got the same yardage right in the middle of our little zone we had. So let's give it 2 back and no side if we can there. Let's get up into our spot. Ball guide 2 squares through the hole. And I wanted to offset just a smidge left. I'm going to go left side of the cup. And then straighten out my pull angle. And 7-6 is 6 rings. And let's see what happens here. And then I think this might have a shot. Let's have a look. Look at that. Oh my God, look at that. Okay. So, hey, we're right there, dude. All we need to do is possibly offset 1 more click, 2 more clicks left. 6% is our number. All we need to do is replicate that drive distance. Nice. We're gonna get this drop, guys. We're gonna get it right here. Let me see how many balls I got. Hold on. I don't know how many more practices I can do. I got plenty. Okay. All right. I got plenty of tokens. Gonna give it 1 more practice. Try offsetting 2 clicks more left at that 6% adjustment and see if we can get it done. All right, here we go. That's encouraging. As close as we've got. I think we got the correct slider. I think it's just a matter now of doing that offset there for our pull. All right, so we got there, and all right, and then outer wall and max. Slight great right. Wind angle will change when I go live, yeah. No shit. Alright, oh no, we're gonna come up way short of our check. So 405. Alright, I'm gonna guess 28%. 8-3. I have no idea. Oh wait, okay, so we're actually right at roughly +0. So that's closer to 76%. So try 8-1 and see what happens. All right. Oh my God. Dang it, we're so close. All right, so yeah, all right. I'm gonna write down 405 is 76% slider, and I think we've got all our bases covered as far as drives we've been getting. I'm just going to go live with this and hope for the best. I'm going to set my slider back down at 6%. And hopefully we can get that rollout on the drive. So I'm going to go for it here, guys. I want that long rollout, and I want to offset 2 clicks to the left, off the left edge of the cup, and pull a 6%. So here we go. Here we go. All right. Oh, we got Mr. Pablo in the house. All right, here we go. Miss Pablo, thanks for coming out, man. It's really a pleasure to have you on the channel. I appreciate you being here. Another really quality person that has come and offered us some support, so we appreciate that. All right. Ah, shit, that's a double great left. That's not good live. Damn it. Go over the rough, please. Nope. All right, everything we've been working for is totally trashed. That sucks. God dang it, that sucks. There's no way to get there now. Oh, maybe. Okay. So if plus 0 was 7.6. Let's see where we're setting up. Plus 5 would be 8. Alright, it would be 1-to-1 basically. Alright, 8. 8, 4. And I'm gonna give that a go there. I really, guys, I've done my best. I don't think it's possible for me to get this drop. Whatever. I tried. Alright. Alright, so let's move on to the next hole here. Actually, I'm gonna take a break and grab a smoke. Real quick. I need a breather. That was frustrating. I'll be right back. Give me just a sec. Alright, buddy, I got you on the cupcakes. All right, that was a good experience, even though we missed. It was a really challenging, really super challenging for me. I don't mind that at all. I don't mind even the fact that I missed the shot. What was really fun about it for me the most was honestly, what was fun for me about it the most is trying different things, trying to get the right target yardage, all that. That was pretty cool. So he says for this shot, we want a wind or a P4. So I need to actually get rid of this P8. Sorry. Power. P4 side spin 6, wind 10. And this one's par 3. We dialed in the last par 3 really well. We had some setup struggles live because I had to reset the spins and it didn't give me time to focus on my it didn't give me time to focus. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate that. I really appreciate that, Chris. That means a lot. All right, later, buddy. Check you later. Be safe. Let's see. Pablo, I've been playing for 6 years, trading match stretch free. Yeah, Pablo is awesome free-to-play shot creator. I don't know, Pablo. Do you also do win 10 stuff, like not free-to-play? I've seen Pablo shots and played some of them. I know how quality they are. All right, so what we're gonna do here, we're gonna go into this hole like this. So this is a 3 left, 1 top, or 3 left spin, 1 top spin, and we want to set the sniper up with, it looks like the blue ring right at the edge of the rough line, ball guide to the hole. There is 2 wind angle tweaks of a little bit of up in yellow and 2 clicks of up in red. We are adjusting P0 plus 10 mid on the adjust. So he says it's a tricky spot to find, but make sure you get the full bar top spin and it won't be an issue. So we're going to do top spin 1 hard to make sure we got our spot. And then we'll switch to the P4 and we'll take a look at this and see if we can dial in this other par 3 drop here. P4, our hole 4, my notes are going to say needs 423 to 425 drive distance. Approach plays at 6% slider. 2 clicks offset from left side of cup. And then I'm going to put untested because that is what our final adjustment was going to be. We just didn't get back to the target yards. All right, so let's look at hole 5 here. Let's see if we can get this played as per guide and then see what we need to tweak here. We're playing really old guides, and so it's interesting so far trying to figure out how we can make these shots work, trying to figure out how so we want to be right there. See that ball guide right through center cup. We're going to swap to the wind 10 and then we're going to give it the nice straight pull if we can there. 7.7 is 7.2 on the guide. So we're going to adjust 7.2. Our wind angle is yellow, so we need a baby up, which I assume is just tip of the teeth. And let's have a look at that. see what happens. Alright. Oh, that's a nice look. That's a real nice look. Just right side there. This should be a little bit easier to dial in. So, nice look. That's a great first look, to be honest. So this shouldn't be hard. Here, hole 5. I'm gonna write my beginning notes as per guide, setup. And then we are going to add point. We missed right side, so we're gonna add 0.1 to the adjustment and see if that works for us. I'm gonna go back to our other ball to set spins. It's just easier. So we're gonna try that again with a +1 to the adjustment. You bet me one cupcake I'll nail this one, pups. Oh, thank you, Dumas. I'm not beating myself up, sir. I'm actually feeling really good about the work I'm doing. I really appreciate Chris's comment. We got the first 3 holes dialed in. The only reason we missed 3 was that struggle setting up the spins because I had to reset. Hole 4 is a mystery, but I think we have a solid plan if we can hit that drive distance. So that's the only hole that I don't feel great about. So thank you for that. But yeah, I'm totally not beating myself up. All right, Pablo, we'll give that a look just a second. I like that. Thank you. I want to try to get this. I want to try to get this particular shot dialed in the way the guide is before I switch to a shot that's not in the guide. Reason being is one of the things that I try to do on this channel is show how to dial in the guide as it's written and make what changes I need to make to make it work. Because swap ball, right? Because I think that's a skill that's really difficult to master, and we're trying to get there. So it's a little bit off of center cup. There we go. So we're adding 0.1 to the adjustment because we missed right. So nice straight pull. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. A little bit. 1, 2, 3. 7, 3 is 6, 8. So I'm going to adjust 6, 9. And going to use center ball here. And see if that works. Alright. Alright. There we go. And we just missed left edge. So I gotta check the pulling. Oh, I forgot to look and see if we needed up. That's my fault. That's a bad practice. I didn't check the wind angle. The up might have actually made that drop right. Okay. Alright, we're gonna try that again, and I am going to actually look at my wind angle again. Oopsie daisy. Well, thank you, Dunas. That means a lot to me. I'm really trying hard to learn. I've never, I've been doing this, trying to dial in shots for a few months. It's what got me my first tournament gold on May 10th. Since May 10th, I've won 6 tournaments, gotten silver in 2, and I shot a -40 live on stream. So I'm trying to continue to grow here. And thank you for saying that, because I really am trying super hard. Hey, Tuck. I really am trying super hard to showcase my process as I'm learning it, so other people can see and maybe feel more confident about trying to learn and grow and do different things. So thank you, Dumas. I appreciate that compliment. All right, so drop back here. 3 up, or 3 left, 1 up, hard. We're going to swap to our win 10. We're going to get ourselves in the right spot again. Which is right there. Nope. It's right there. And then we're going to add point 1, and we are in between red and yellow. 7.5 is 7.0, so I'm going to adjust 7.1 rings and give that just a baby up. 1 click up there, and see if that gives us our drop. I'm not there yet. I am at 825. Alright, so the +1 is not working. I'm going to try to offset a little bit. The +1 is taking me too far left. So +1's too much. Yeah, I'll show you my ranking here just a second. 1 sec here. I just broke the top 1,000 2 weeks ago. I am at 829 right now. And here's my Masters trophies. We've been doing okay. We're getting there. I have won 3 golds on my other 2 alts. Not all on the same alt. So that's the 6 golds I've won. Alright, so my thought process here is that we're super close. So I'm going to try to, we missed right with a straight pull and as per guide. So all I'm going to do this time is slightly offset to the left half of the cup. And I think that'll get us a drop. Yeah, my goal right now is top 500, Michael. I don't try to set the goal too far because, quite frankly, I'm learning and I don't know if I'll get to top 500, but we're going to give it a go. And so what I want to do is have a look at my setup spot, and I want to go slightly left of the hole, and then I will adjust as per guide there, and try to get my nice straight pull going. 8-4, we're in yellow. 8-4 is 7-9, so we'll do 7-9, and then we need to give it 1 click of up and see if that gets us our drop there. Let's have a look-see. And I like the camera angle. Oh, shoot. Alright, so goodness. What? Interesting. Why are we missing the left now? Let me look at the pole angle from the right hand side. See what happens. Thank you, Michael. Have a great day. Be safe. Alright. So as you guys can see, the dial-in process just takes a little time. I want to go back now because I've missed left the last couple times, and go back to our first attempt and have a look at that attempt and kind of review what almost worked the most. So we've had a different wind angle. Alright, so we're set up in the right spot. Center cup. Okay. Our pull angle is pretty straight. So we missed just right in yellow. And then we have been missing left. Oh, thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. Thank you. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We are going to not put any up on the shot. And see if that changes things. So putting the up on the shot would make us land further back on the rough. And would cause us to go right of the hole. I think that's my guess. So we're gonna try something else. All right, so max 1 swap ball, and we want to set up just like we were there. Okay, we're going to try to pull this as straight as possible. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, a little bit there. We are in yellow. We're going to go with no up at all. And let's see what happens. So no up. And see if we get the drop that time. That's looking good. Yeah, look at that. Center cup. All right, we got our we got it. All right. The ones that get emotional. Flyfish Navy ain't a bot, man. That's one of my buddies. All right. So look at that. We got a center cup drop. What we needed to do was take off the up on yellow. So that was a click. So right now, my best guess after all those practices is minus 1 click up. And I believe that'll work in all angles. What we're going to try now is to replicate the shot, get the same drop, and then go live and nail it. And, oh, wrong ball. And here we go. All right. So one more practice at it. I think we got it down. I think the up is what pushed us right and caused the miss. So let's go ahead and practice. And let's nail this drop center cup again. I love that, man. That gets me pumped up. The fact that we try, and then we come and find a solution. When we then replicate that solution, that really just, man, what a great feeling, right? Oops. All right, so we want to be center cup. And I think we're in the wrong spot. There we go. And then we want to switch balls. And we want to straighten out our pull. Seven 3 is going to be 6-8. And we're back in yellow again. So we're going to do the same thing. No up whatsoever. I hit it great. Gosh dang it, Jason. Waste of a practice token there, guys. Shocker, we miss left when you hit a great left, huh? Alright. Okay. I think we got it nailed, personally. So, I'm going to go live with this. And we're going to get this drop and move on to the next hole. And let's see. Then... So my tweak after those practices is just minus 1 click of up. And I believe that'll work in all wind angles. I have yet to see red, which means more than likely we'll get it right now. All right, here we go. Going live. Going for the drop. Minus 1 click of up in yellow, which is no up. And then we'll only do baby up in red if we get it. And in blue, we may also do no up. So, alright, let's set up in our spot here. Alright, so where we want to be really is blue right to the right there. 7, 3. We're back in yellow again. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 7, 3 is 6, 8 again. So there. And then we're just going to go no up whatsoever. And here we go. See if we're right. Oh my gosh. Gosh dang it. I'm not gonna, I don't think I'm gonna finish qualifying this account. I think our dial-in is correct. I don't think I necessarily had the right spot. Yeah. Okay, so we've missed the last 3 holes in a row after starting off with 2 good drops. So, I don't think qualifying this account is a good idea. What we will do, though, is we will work on dialing in the next hole, in the next 3 holes in practice mode. And we'll, I gotta go. Actually, I have another stream. We're gonna end the stream here. I have my Quick 9 stream in 10 minutes. We're gonna end the stream here. Call this part 1. We'll come back at it later on tonight, probably, or tomorrow, and go after it again. I appreciate you guys all coming out. Thank you for being here. We will get this figured out as much as we can. I feel like holes 1, 2, 3, and 5 are dialed in. 4 is dialed in if we can get that target yardage. I feel good about all the work we've done today. As you can see, it takes a lot of effort. It takes a lot of practice. You know, for me, at my level of play, better players might do this a lot faster and not need as many resources. But thank you guys for being here. I will catch up with you guys either later tonight or